What's up YouTube? It's your boy JD and we back with another one. Today we got the tutorial for the semi-universal crafter. Let's get into a breakdown of the machine. As you can see, it stays very tiny like most of the machines that I show off. This one's an inspiration, not just an inspiration, but a lot of work from Firebee went into this. He was working on it, and then I kind of finished it up. So technically, this is a collab between me and Firebee. I'll link the channel in the description. Might even put a cool card. How it works is we have two faders, one here, the blinky fader, and a stable fader that times that fader. Standard stuff that you see on a lot of my crafter tech, and it's just like a staple of crafter tech in general. I call them crafter clocks. They can be built many different ways. This one's got a lot of mono stables with the powdered snow dispensers. Go ahead and turn on the machine. Take a look. It started with a 10 buffer, but you can just do one, and it crafts an item every cycle, as you can see. Probably about 1/4 hopper speed, something like that. Pretty good. No, not 1/4, 1/16. Yeah, a 16th of hopper speed. It's kind of slow. All right. Uh, let's look at these blinkers though, really quickly. As you can see, this one's the stable one. It's not blinking. That one's blinking. That's how the items get sent, which is pretty cool. It's just a little drop evader here, drop evading the items into the crafter. That's really neat. And then at the end of that cycle, this observer here will get toggled, activated. Anyway, let's move on to the tutorial. You'll need to clear out an area that is 15 by 8 by 3. I would clear out a little bit more around each of these, and then you'll have enough. There's a machine operating. Oh, that looks really cool. Very nice, very nice. Go ahead and put the bounding box back on this thing. Turn this one off. Starting off, you're going to need to clear out that area and then build this in it. Now, these are dispensers. The red ones are dispensers, and they're facing, as you see. Dispensers are at the front. And then you got 9 droppers, all facing the way of the crafter. You got the crafter, and the crafter is facing down. Just like this. Alright. Now we can get started with our build. Once you've built this up, make sure everyone's getting a good look at it. Sorry I'm being so quiet. Alright, you can go ahead and start adding some blocks on top of these droppers, the main dropper line. Grab an observer, temporary block, and an observer. Then build up a little 3x2 platform around the observer. Grab some comparators and do them just like this. Get dust and put it all the way up here. Next up, coming off of this side of what we just built, place a block, glass block, and then this needs to be a solid block. Oh, break that temporary block. That's a solid block. And beneath it, we're just going to dust the whole thing right here. On our temporary block here, let's go ahead and we're going to have another observer looking at the temporary block after we come around to the other side. And we're going to get a solid block right there. And a solid block here. Whoa. Come down just a little bit. And build another platform. Like that. And actually this needs to be glass. That is going to be glass. Whoa. We're going to do... whoa. Aerator. aerator. This needs to be glass as well. The only solid block on this thing should be this one and this one. So let's just take a look at what we've done. Break that temporary block. Now we can get dust here and here. Now we need this temporary block. We're going to be doing signal strength 9 out the back of this crafter for the signal strength source. Alright. And then place a solid block right there. Should be looking something like that. I think I got this facing the wrong way. No, that's totally correct. Okay. We're almost done. All we need to do is we're going to need a sticky piston. That's not in my inventory. I have all the items that I needed in the inventory right here. Alright. The sticky piston is going to be 2 blocks up from this block right here. Just to show where we are. We have a sticky piston. Wait a minute. It's actually this block. So we're looking something like this. And then we need a block here, a block here, a block here. Build this little formation up. Just to show what that is again. Temporary block and then 3 more blocks. Right like that. We're going to take a repeater here. We're going to take a torch on the underside of this. And we're going to put some dust right there. And then we get our final observer. Looking at this right here. We get a piece of solid block. Solid block. Bro, I'm coining new terms here. A lever on that. And then the main system is actually done. We can load it up with a recipe if we want. I'll probably load it with crafters. Crafters has been a staple. Okay, we're going to do the inputs next. Now that we're done, swing around to these droppers. These are our ingredient droppers. Ingredient 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, those are all the ingredients that we have. We're going to go ahead and put hoppers and some stuff like this, and we're going to be all done. Boom, 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 boom. Next up, put barrels on all top of that. And pointing into the barrels, we're going to have more hoppers. We really only need this input's overkill. And then do our chest. I would start like this and then just go bring 9 chests and then 9 more. They should connect up. Like clockwork. There we go. Alright. And then we can do the glass floor. And we gotta put powdered snow buckets in all the dispensers as well. I think that'll about do it. Gotta break this temporary block. Yep. And then we're gonna do powdered snow buckets. 1, 2, 3. And there's another piece that I forgot as well. So put powdered snow buckets in these dispensers after you did the inputs. And we're almost ready for a test of the machine. Okay. Coming off the stable fader right here, this solid block, come 1 down for it. From it. Place a solid block, a torch, and then come off the side of this torch with some temporary blocks, and we're going to get a piece of dust. And you should see that happen, and that's all normal. Very good, very good. If we go ahead and dry fire the machine and see if it's looking like it should. What happened? Oh, this repeater back here needs to be on 2 ticks. And we didn't have a loop situation, so I think we actually need a repeater right here. Mess that up. This is a repeater. What am I missing here? Oh, I'm missing the actual craft situation. So we need to put in the observer and barrel for the output. So grab a barrel for output and an observer right there. And now we should be looking real good, real good. And then we need to put this comparator on subtract mode. That's the problem with that. And yeah, I think that should be looking good. Why is it not looping though? Oh, because there's no dust on this. See how that's important? These tutorials are cracked, bro. I'm not editing that out. Y'all gonna have to just spare with me, bro. This is how we do these. Hey, they work though. We got it built. Now it's gonna loop. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're gonna turn it off. Just so everyone's caught up, we missed an observer right here and the barrel output, and it's controlled by this dispenser. And then over here on the other side, we had a torch and a solid block situation that we were missing. Dang it. Stupid Discord. Okay, finishing up here, we're going to load the machine with a crafter recipe. I know the recipe, so it's really easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of iron, a crafting table, 2 stacks of dust, and a stack of droppers. Starting slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, slot 4, slot 5, slot 6, 7, slot 8, and slot 9. Now I just need to get the rest of that stuff and do this all over again. Crafting table, ingots, dusty dust, and droppers. Go ahead and set the recipe like so. I'm gonna put 2 in there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. We should be able to flick our lever. Before we do that, we're gonna put the carpet down so it can be fancy and we can know that we're done. Oh yeah. Okay. Perfect. My technology works. So that's the tutorial. Thanks for tuning in on our redstone journey. Hopefully you learned something. It can be very teaching or educating to build redstone builds from tutorials. You're actually learning how they work piece by piece when you put them together. Check out every piece, experiment, maybe even make some additions and changes to the builds. But definitely don't forget to like, subscribe, and thank you until the next one.